Hey, it's Nay, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, I finally went ahead and ordered from Johnny's. I'm not sure why it came in a box because I'm fairly certain I only ordered like 2, max 3 seeds, but it doesn't matter. Let's get right into it.
Nay's little garden, plentiful and hardy. Let's watch the garden grow. Let's watch the garden grow.
Alright. So, I was in fact correct. I ordered 3 different seeds. And 2 out of the 3 are 99% germination rate. And the other one is 94. What that is telling me is that I will be planting quite literally 1 seed per planting area. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I didn't know it would come like that. So the first thing I want to mention, I'm sure you know, but I'm going to mention it anyway. There are no pictures on these. There's also no specific information to the exact variety that you purchased on the back. So those 2 things do kind of annoy me. Is it the end of the world? Absolutely not. This is interesting. This looks like a pill bottle. It is not, obviously. It has the carrots in here. Oh, okay, so these are the pelleted carrots. Oh yeah. This might actually be very good. So it was the carrots have a 94% germination rate, so I'm probably going to plant these individually. Oh, these are huge. Yeah, this pelleted coating is going to make it so much easier to just plant these exactly how they need to be planted in the soil. So the internet's acting up. Okay, so the plant I went ahead and purchased was the Bolero F1. That's just the name. Bolero F1 OG pellet. So I purchased this because this is a hybrid storage carrot. So I got it like this. There's I'm not sure how many seeds in here. There's at least, I'm gonna say, a solid 60 at minimum in here. There's probably like 100 and something in here. If you feel like I purchased a reasonable amount of carrots, perhaps an obnoxious amount of carrots, it's because I'm gonna try to grow these in it. Like, I'm gonna do 2 big flushes and then attempt to do a smaller flush in between it. So the second my ground is workable, I live in Jersey. It is a zone 6. I feel the need to tell you this because the 6 references how freaking cold it gets over here. So my ground is quite literally a hard knock life. So the second it's workable, I will go ahead with my little square planting and plant them out literally one by one. And then whatever doesn't pop up for whatever reason, it has a 94% germination rate, I will then replace that one specifically with it again. And I'm gonna do, when I do my first batch, which will be in springtime, I will probably do half this, half of the other 1 or 2 carrots that I have. And then for the fall, it will be the half of the other ones, and then possibly the remainder of these. The goal is to try to get a sugar ton of carrots. Well, we're talking about carrots in this video, but I want a good amount of carrots for certain to store in different ways. But if I do not have to store them outside of taking them out of the ground, I will be very happy. So that is why I got these storage carrots. These next 2 are the 99% germination rate, so I will be being extra stingy. This seed, why doesn't it say a minimum? Because on here, it says a minimum. So I'm unsure why it comes differently. So this says it's a minimum of 500 seeds. This is the romaine lettuce, the Dragoon OG. I purchased this for a very specific reason. If you're wondering why, Nay, why did you purchase this? Well, that is because I, in fact, intend to grow a sugar ton of greens. I now, if you missed, have gotten the razzleberry green stalk from my wonderful husband for Valentine's Day. So that means I have 1 5-tier green stalk and 2 4-tier green stalks. The regular, the original, the classic green stalks. And I want to grow. And then I have all my raised beds. I have my grow bags. Guys, I'm drawing out and then end up being like, yeah, that's nice. And then redrawing and be like, no, but that's nice too. And then I think I redrew it one more time last week. And I'm like, ooh, this is nice too. So I'm not sure exactly what is going to go where. I just know for fact, if I can manage at minimum 2 plants, my average, listen, 2 plants of the same plant across the board will make me a very happy camper. That's what I'm aiming for plants that grow multiple plants. So what does that mean? Eggplant, peppers, tomatoes. Yeah, I think that's it. If I'm missing something, you know what I mean. But then I want to plant like 2 of those. And then the plants that I can, the cut and come again, yeah, obviously greens, you can do a lot of cut and come again, but I want to plant multiples, like multiples. This is a family of 5, okay? And 4 of those 5 are in the male variety. They eat so much food. I am extremely excited about this. Wow, her name just left me. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. She's not super new to me. I want to say within the last month I've seen her, so she's relatively new, but not super new. And I've been watching her videos insanely. Like it's one of my favorite TV shows, and I've just been going through her videos. And she talks about the Lemon Boy Plus. Lordy, I'm growing this. First of all, the way she talks about it already sold me. Second of all, the tomato is like yellow. I sometimes when they talk about like colors in the garden, it's really not that color. Like they'll be like, yeah, this is red, and it'd be like a purpley color, or it'll be like, oh, this is a black tomato, a black fruit, and it's purple, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll say the color and it's a diluted or not quite really the color. This it looks quite literally yellow. I wish I'm not the biggest fan of the more generalized explanations of stuff, but it's not the end of the world. So this is 75 days to, the lettuce is 43 days, so it's quick with, a little more than a month. This is, they do have some information on here too. So Lemon Boy Plus F1, hybrid indeterminate tomatoes. Minimum 30 seeds is insane. The price, I've talked about this before. The price of Johnny's is high. It is. It's high. The carrots were $6.80. The lettuce was $8.15. And then the Lemon Boy Plus is $6. That is so very high in comparison to the industry. If you go and look at the industry, the pricing, it is high. If you now take into account the amount of seeds, that price does feel significantly better, because I feel like the average tomato is a quantity is 15. But when you have places like Mary's Heirloom Seeds and M.I. Gardner selling you their seeds around $2 to $3 for around the 10 to 15 seed mark, the price is still better over there. But then when you then start including the fact that they tested this as well, and it has such a high germination rate, at 99%, you're basically guaranteed to have these seeds germinate. So this is not something I would oversee like I said before, each individual section. nor is it something I would start a bunch of. So if out of every 10 seeds that you start, 9 to 10 of them should sprout. So I'm not going to mess around and try to sprout 5 of these, because if I get 5 sprouted, where am I going to put 5 Lemon Boy Pluses? Minimal. And then I'm going to have attitude because these are pricier. But 30 seeds is a lot. I could quite literally, oh, they're smaller. I was like, yeah, there's definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I'm sure there's 30 in here. Because it says minimum 30. It's an indeterminate, and it is a hybrid, so I don't think you're going to get the Lemon Boy Plus if you try to do that again. But this should last me. If I do say I'm going to put up 4 seeds just for sugars and gigs, I can do 4 seeds of this every year for like 8 years. Am I being dramatic? 4 times 4 is 16. That's 4 years. Double that is, 32. So I could do that for for literally 7 years. And always have the Lemon Boy Plus. And I'm basically guaranteed 3 out of the 4 or 4 out of the 4 germinating every year with this 99. Well, for the first 2 to 3 years, right? And then after that, then you're like, okay, the germination rates start going down. But I feel fairly confident in Johnny Seeds with how people gas them, how good they are in terms of the germination and all those good stuff. So anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about today. Let me know if you've ordered for Johnny Seeds. This is not a company I intend as of right now to order a lot from, because to my knowledge, I've learned that this is more of a market gardener's haven when you want to grow an insane amount of fruits that the average family, fruits and vegetables, whatever, is not going to go through themselves because they're selling their produce. This seems to be the company. So I will probably, if it comes out as good as I think it's going to be, I'll probably buy only a few here and there, and then still do my mass purchase from other places to have these and keep it moving, because germination rate is actually very important, and some of these brands people are having issues with. So even if it's cheaper, if it's not going to germinate, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's talk about Johnny's down in the comment section. I'm so excited to try these. I might actually start this. I am about to be 8 weeks from my last frost date, and this says 5 to 6 weeks. Am I gonna wait? I'm probably gonna start 2 next week. It's the end of this week anyway, so I'm gonna start 2 next week, and then the following week I'll start the other 2, and then we'll see what comes of that. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm new to this, not yet true to this, so I have killed off a lot of seedlings. I have out of I don't know, the 30 seeds I started, maybe half of them were tomatoes. About 5 of them look like the starts that you would see in online on YouTube or in a greenhouse. Literally, I'm not even being dramatic. Let me show you. It is a longer stem. You can just plant deeper, which is kind of what I've been doing. It looks for the most part very healthy. This one is slightly purplish, but the rest of them are not purple. And this is my Dr. Weiss tomato. I started this a month ago, and this is just what it's starting to look like. So I might, is it Gary? There's a man here on YouTube who I also like his channel. He says that he plants out some of his tomatoes a little early and does the overhead protection and the wall of waters. I think I'm going to purchase maybe 2 or 3 wall of waters, and then just pot the rest of them, and then put these out early because I have the polytunnel, and then I'm going to get the row covers. So the polytunnel plus the row covers plus the wall of waters, I really truly think it's going to be okay, because I'm with that 40-degree coming, I mean, we could definitely get another snow hitting us, but I really think in April I can plant some plants out. Although technically my last frost dates is like May 9th. I'm gonna test it, like just a couple of them. And I feel like some of my starting methods that I tried are big failures and I will never do them again. And other ones were successful. So it was just like a trial for me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this whole video. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Let's talk about Johnny's seeds. How are your seed starts going? Have you started any peppers and tomatoes yet? Or eggplants? Let me know down in the comment section. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.
May's little garden, plentiful and hardy. Let's watch the garden grow. Let's watch the garden grow.